Hello everybody, welcome back to the Finny Barbar channel. Today I'm going to be going over all of the 160 plus characters in the LEGO DC Supervillains character roster. Now we'll be including all of the DLC that is required in the game, such as the Young Justice and the Shazam pack. However though, I will add there are these 4 characters here, which are from the LEGO Movie 2 game that they included recently. Also, my custom characters, as you can see here, there will be another video showcasing them coming up later. Without any further ado, I'm going to start off with Adam Strange. Then we have the Anti-Monitor, Aqualad, who has another appearance later down the track in the DLCs, Aquaman, another later appearance DLC, Ares, Arsenal in his Rebirth suit, the Atom, but this isn't Ray Palmer, this is the Rebirth Atom. Then we have Atomica, Atrocitus, one of my personal favourite characters, Badik, the Skrill Chipmunk. Then we have Bane and his Venom Power Bane, which is his Big Fig version. We have Rebirth Batgirl and Rebirth Batman. So what should I add here is that all of these characters are usually their Rebirth suits from their Rebirth comics and not just their classic. But there are a couple classics. Then we have Batwoman. We have Beast Boy in his Bear Big Fig and his normal, but his Bear is his Big Fig. Then we have Big Barda and Bizarro. We have Black Adam, Black Canary, Black Manta, and Blue Beetle. Now another one of my personal favourites, Booster Gold, is in this, and I love Booster Gold, so it's always good to see him getting some love. Next we have Brainiac, one of the main villains from LEGO Batman 3. Good to see him back in the game. Next we have Bronze Tiger, Calendar Man, Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, Catwoman, and Shang Tsui. Shang Tsui is kind of a unique character. One of the only characters to have sort of a brick built, as you can see here. He's sort of not just a minifigure, he's sort of fully brick built, which is kind of interesting to see in the game. Next we have Cheetah, Cheshire, Clayface and his Big Fig form, which once again he can transform into. Next we have Clock King, Commissioner Gordon, Condiment King, Copperhead, Count Vertigo in his Rebirth. I'd personally prefer to see more of a classic kind of version, but it's still good to see him in this. Next we have the Creeper, we have Cyborg, and then we have Cyborg's Giant Mech, which is another interesting build, which is brick built unlike the many other transformations we have, which are Big Figs. But I do like this does look and brings more uniqueness to the game. Next we have Darkseid, the main protagonist of the game. We have Deadshot, Deathstorm, Deathstroke, Desard, Detective Chimp, and Dexter, another one of those animal characters that is more of a animal type build instead of a minifigure, which is a cat with him. Next you have Dr. Fate, Dr. Light, Dr. Poison, Donna Troy, who is actually Wonder Girl, but in this iteration she is Donna Troy. We have Doomsday, but to add, this isn't your normal Doomsday, this is Doomsday when he's in his containment outfit type thing. As you can see, he's sort of peeking through on the side there, but he's mainly in his containment suit, which I think is a cool, nice design they went for the game. But yeah, very interesting. Next we have Eclipso, Enchantress, Eradicator, Felix Faust, Firefly, Firestorm, The Flash, and Wally West the Flash. Now this isn't Wally West Kid Flash, this is Wally West Flash from Rebirth when he's part of the Titans. Next we have Frankenstein, General Zod, and although I'm not really sure which one of General Zod this does look a lot like the Injustice General Zod, but I could be wrong by saying that, and probably is Rebirth, but it does look a lot like the Injustice version. Then we have the Gentleman Ghost, Gizmo from Teen Titans back then. We have Golden Glider, Gorilla Grodd, Rail, Granny Goodness, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, and Green Lantern John Stewart, who are great iterations to have more than just one Green Lantern in the game, and we will get to the rest later down the track. Next we have Grid, Harley Quinn, Hawkgirl, and Hawkman. Good to see them getting some into the game as well. We have Heatwave, Hugo Strange, Huntress in her Rebirth suit, not her Birds of Prey, thank God. We have Jessica Cruz, another Green Lantern, which is interesting actually that she isn't Green Lantern Jessica Cruz. just Jessica Cruz, but we'll see. We have Jinx, Johnny Quick, Joker, one of the main characters of the game, Calabac, Kanto, Katana, Kid Flash. Now this is Wally West. This is the new 52 Wally West kind of character who's in the new Teen Titans now. But yes, this is one you would see in a TV show. Next we have Killer Croc, Killer Frost, and King Shark. King Shark is one of my personal favourites, where he's a big fig with a fin, but they also have given him the shark face from the actual Lego Shark piece, which I think is a great thing, and they really should make this in real Lego form. And hopefully someone's made a custom of this that maybe we can buy on eBay one day, but it looks very nice. Next we have Kite Man, Hell Yeah, we have Clarion, Crypto the Super Dog, another animal character, Lady Shiva, Lashina, we have Lex Luthor and Lex Luthor Power Suit, and to note the Power Suit is actually the exclusive minifigure that came with the game, so that's pretty interesting. I like how it looks. He's worn this on a couple stories, but it's good that we have that in Lego form as well. Next we have Livewire. We have Lobo, who is sort of like your Deadpool in this game. He hands out sort of, does the DLCs and sort of the recapping and stuff. Next we have Lois Lane. We have Mad Harriet, Malcolm Merlin, Mammoth. We have Mantis, Martian Manhunter, which is note, this is cool. They have given him sort of his classic kind of suit. As you can see, that is more of his the kind of older Lego design, and then with a newer face, and then obviously he has his bigger true form one, which I prefer the one from Lego Batman 3, but this one is still cool. Next we have Mazaz, which is Shazam from the Earth 2 or Earth 3, I forget which one it is, but the evil Earth. We have Mercy Graves, Metalio, Mirror Master, Mr. Miracle. I do like this figure, but I do personally feel they could have added a bit more green instead of having so much gold. But I do like seeing Mr. Miracle in a game. We have Mongol, Monsieur Mala, Mr. Freeze, Mr. Miliplix, I can never pronounce that name, Music Maestro, Nightwing with his rebirth suit, an OMAC drone, Orion, Owlman, another one of the main villains from the game, Parasite, Penguin, Plastic Man, who is actually the red brick guy in Lego Batman 3, and now he's just another character in the game. Next we have Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy in her new 52 clothes, which is more light green than dark green. Then we have Polka Dot Man and Power Ring, another sort of Green Lantern, but from a different Earth. We have Simon, which is the, you see him in Young Justice a lot, he's the big-brained guy. Then we have Psycho Pirate, Ra's al Ghul, Ravager, Raven, another Teen Titan, Red Hood, and Red Robin. And I dislike that they chose this Red Robin suit. They really should have gone with the pre-52 suit, because I dislike this suit with a passion. I really wish they went with the full black over hood mask. I love that suit a lot, and I wish they went with it. Next we have Red Tornado, Reverse Flash, Riddler Classic, and the Riddler New, which is more 0-year rebirth type suit. We have Damian Wayne Robin, which is the normal Robin we have in this game. We have Scarecrow, Sea King, The Shade. We have Billy Batson, and I will note this is his classic clothes that you see in the comics, usually his red and yellow top. And then obviously he can turn into Shazam. Now this is the first Shazam we have in the roster, and we will also get to other ones as well. Now we have Silver Banshee, Simon Baz. I think this is the final Green Lantern minifigure. Oh no, they've got the Lego Movie 2 one, sorry. But yeah, this is the last kind of one that is different than Hal Jordan. But yeah, I like this one. Sinestro, Solomon Grundy, Solvar, Starfire. Next we have Star Sapphire and Steppenwolf, another one of the bad guys in the game. We have Stomper, Superboy, Superman in his Justice League clothes, Clark Kent, and Superman in his normal clothes. I prefer the Superman Justice League, but that's just me. And we have Superwoman. We have a Talon from the Court of Owls. Disappointed we didn't get any Court of Owls figures like the Headmistress and the other council members. And I'm disappointed we didn't get a link in March, but maybe in later games. Next we have Terra, the Trickster, Trigon, Toyman, Two-Face, Ultra Humanite, Ultraman, another one of the main bad guys from the game, the Ventriloquist, which actually comes with Scarface the Dummy, as you can see there, another brick-built kind of character, which I think is kind of cool that they introduced that. It's really cool. Next we have Vermin Wunderbar, Vixen, Wonder Girl, the one that they're using instead of Donna Troy. Then we have Wonder Woman in her New 52 and just generic one. Then we have Alfred for the Lego Movie 2 characters, Batman, Green Lantern, and the Harley Quinn from Lego Movie 2, which we'll note this is from the Suicide Squad movie, as you can see lots of similarities there. Now we have the customs that I have, but I'm going to skip over those because there's going to be a later video for those. But then we move on to the TV Heroes DLC, and there's the Atom, Black Lightning, Flash, Green Arrow, Mr. Terrific, Supergirl, Vibe, Indigo. Now these characters are all from the DC TV shows on the CW, except for Black Lightning, who's on Netflix, but he does appear in that universe, so I guess it kind of counts. Next we have Prometheus, Rain, Vandal Savage, which I was surprised we didn't actually have a Vandal Savage that wasn't part of the DLC. But yes, we have him, Vigilante, and Zoom as part of the DC TV Villains Pack. Next we move on to Justice League Dark, and we have Deadman, John Constantine, but he's just called Constantine in this. We have a kind of modern updated Spectre, a Zatanna, Etrigan the Demon, and a Swamp Thing. Once again, another character I was surprised we didn't get as a actual character from the DLC, but different in the DLC, I was surprised. Next we have Aquaman from the movie and Aquaman Gladiator. Disappointed we don't get an Aquaman Gladiator with his hair out like we saw in the actual level. Then we have Mera, and the only complaint with this is that I feel like it should be a darker shade of blue, or a little bit more green. It just seems a bit off that it's really light blue, but that might just be how I see it. Next we have Orm Gladiator and Orm as in his Ocean Master. We actually, get to see Orm. Then we get Black Manta in his movie suit instead of the comic suit. Then we have King Nereus and Queen Atlanta, who is Arthur's mother. Then we have a Trench Creature, the Brine King, Merc, and Volko. Now the next DLC is pretty small. It's the Justice League movie pack. We have Batman in the movie suit, which is noticing if you look at the actual hard copy minifigure of this, the actual skin tone for Batman is more of a dark tan, and in this they've made it to a light nougat kind of color, which I find kind of interesting. But yeah, it kind of matches with the actual tone of the other Batman in the game. Then we have Cyborg in his movie suit, Deathstroke in his movie suit, the Flash in his movie suit, Clark Kent in his movie suit, and Superman, and finally Wonder Woman in her movie suit. Next we have Artemis from the Young Justice pack, which is one of my favourite packs actually, and you also get to see her as Tigress from the later season. Then we have Aqualad in his Young Justice uniform, but this is his disguise when he's infiltrating the light, as we saw his normal suit earlier on. Then we have Kid Flash Young Justice, this is Wally West's Kid Flash, which is great, the redhead Wally West, but I truly like this suit a lot. Nice. Then we have Superboy from Young Justice in his black suit, which is great. I prefer this to the child Superboy that we have in the game. Then we have Miss Martian in a Young Justice uniform and Miss Martian in alien form, which is once again a really nice, cool figure that is just a bit more different than your generic Big Fig. Yeah, it really brings that more uniqueness to the character. Then we have Black Beetle, and that finals out the Young Justice pack. Then we move on to the Shazam movie pack, and I will say a lot of the characters in this are kind of similar. They just got like their characters changed, like their costumes changed, and a lot of their abilities are the same. Now we have Shazam in his movie suit and his Billy Batson from the movie. The only thing really different with this is that he's wearing winter kind of clothes than his normal casual. And the only thing that's different here is that there's a bit more gold and a bit more detailing in certain areas on Shazam than the normal one. Then we have Freddie Freeman, and Freddie Freeman as Shazam, but he is originally called Captain Marvel Jr., and that's what I've been calling him, but the game calls him Shazam, because DC can't use the Captain Marvel name anymore. Then we have Envy, one of the demons. We have Gluttony, Pride, and Wrath. Then we have Darla Dudley and her Shazam form. Then we have Pedro Pena and his Shazam form. Eugene Choi and his Shazam form. And then my personal favourite, Mary Bromfield, which I think looks really great, which is in the comics his Billy Batson's sister, and then she turns into Mary Marvel. And I've been using this figure when I was playing the free play, and I truly love using her. She is a really good looking figure with great abilities. Then we have Shazam the Wizard, Dr. Savannah, and then we move on to Batman the Animated Series pack. And we obviously have Batman, Phantasm, which I was surprised we got the Phantasm. I really like the Bat movie, Master of the Phantasm, and I like to see her getting some more current love in different medias now. And then we also have the Joker from Batman the Animated Series, Harley Quinn, and another one I was surprised to see was the Mad Hatter, because we never actually got a Mad Hatter minifigure, and we actually get to see him in Batman the Animated Series form, and it looks really, really cool. And now the next one we have Man-Bat, another minifigure I was surprised we didn't get to see in the base game, but once again, he's actually kind of cool. They've given him wings on his back instead of the Man-Bat wings, which I think I'd like to see this in real Lego form instead of the generic wings they give him. Then we have Two-Face, Batman the Animated Series, and Captain Clown from the Seaboat episode in Batman the Animated Series. And that is the full character grid. It's a really big character grid, one of the most big ones we've got. I really did like looking at lots of the characters. There's lots of nice little nods to different things throughout the comic book era. Lots of different characters as well from different genres and different books. So there's obviously Justice League and Suicide Squad, and then just Batman Rogues, and then a couple bizarre characters like Detective Chimp over here. But yes, that's going to do it for the video today, guys. So make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you all later. Bye!